Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1975, Angelina Jolie was born, famous actress. So to mark this occasion, I'm going to use as my starting guesses words from some of her film titles, starting with perhaps her most famous role, Lara Croft Tomb Raider. So we'll go for Tomb, which does give me a T. I thought I might get 4 greys there. We'll go for another film of hers, Salt. I wasn't going to go for this if I got 4 greys, because I didn't want to reuse the T. But now that we know we have a T, I can go for it. Oh, that is interesting. We've got the S at the start. So, I mean, there are still quite a few 4-letter words that fit this pattern. Let's see if we've got an I. We do. What's that second letter going to be? That's very suspicious. They're not going to have profanity, surely. Glad I didn't run out of guesses before. Oh dear. If that wasn't the answer, then I would have been really worried about... Anyway, let's move on to Kung Fu Panda. Oh, Panda is not helpful, so we'll go for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Now obviously Smith is a surname, but it is also a word, so it should accept it. Oh, we've got a T again. Right. What are we going to do with this? Oh, I was going to go for root, but it can't be in that position. Let's go for outer. That tests all of the remaining vowels in one go. Oh! That has been very helpful. Blank U-T-E-O-R, rather. Oh, it's got to be a duplicated T then, hasn't it? Tutor. That was a very convenient third guess. Still took me 4 guesses in total, though. It's not brilliant, but it's not terrible. We will end with... or not end, we will move on to wanted. When it decides to wake up. I never know if this is the website's fault or my computer's fault. Oh, only the E. Oh, that's not great. We've ruled out a bunch of letters, I suppose. That's something good. But what are we going to do with this R? It can no longer be an ER or an ED ending or an ING ending. Those are the things I always look for. But I can think of a couple of other options, including couple, as you can see, which gives me a few more letters, which is not too bad. But what are we going to do next? The P feels like it would be first, but then I'd want it to be probably followed by the E. Oh, I was about to do sponge, but it can't be because we've ruled out the N. Definitely could be an S-P-O beginning, though. Oh, it can't be spouse either. We're so close to being able to do all these words, but they don't quite work. Impose, that works. Oh, repose? Is there anything else it can be? Expose is more likely to be right, isn't it? Oh, it's not expose either, because we don't have a duplicated E. Oh, oppose. Oh, duplicated O's and P's. And I didn't put either of them in the right place when I went for couple. That's really unlucky. Anyway, we will end with the tourist. Okay, RI in the right position. That's really good news, because surely it's going to be an ING ending. Let's test a couple more vowels while we're at it. Oh, it's not an ING ending. That would have made things so much easier. We don't even have an E. The most common letter of all is not in this word. That is going to make things a bit trickier. But, I mean, we do have 3 letters in the right place already, so surely I should be able to work out what this word is quite quickly. He says, hopefully. What would the ending be? FY or CY, perhaps. I'm thinking rarefy, but that's not quite long enough. If there's something clarify, clarify would definitely clarify the situation by being correct. So that is a nice way to end. 545 and then the 3 at the end. Happy with the finish. Less happy about some of the guessing that came before, but what can you do? We still got through it without too much difficulty. That is Stepdle. Thank you for watching. And now, go and play some Lara Croft, old school Tomb Raider. Bye for now.